What's up, everybody? I'm doing another fantastic tour, and I visited my friends over here at Zen Vans. This is Brent behind me. What's up, Brent?
Hey, how's it going?
Sweet. Brent and his team over here at Zen Vans, among your other co-owner.
Yep, Brian.
Brian can't be here, but that's okay. We're gonna go on without him, but I love you, Brian. Zen Vans' newest creation, which is, you called it like an Overland Beast?
Our Overland, our Overland edition.
Your Overland Edition model, which is the craziest overlanding van I've seen, and we're gonna get really into it. A lot of the components on the outsides, but we're gonna start on the inside. So here we go, let's do this! Coming in, and I'm gonna turn around to have you up front, and I just wanted to kind of just go over just your front cab just for a second. You did some cool stuff, obviously, in the front. What do you got going on?
We got a suction over cab shelf. We've got the S-Pod down here.
You run all the lights from right there? I didn't even know
all
that.
Your exterior lights and your air compressor under the hood.
Oh, you have an onboard air compressor.
We sure do.
It's an Overland vehicle.
It is an Overland vehicle. Sometimes you need to recover stuff.
Those seats swivel?
They do.
You don't have to swivel them. I was just curious if they did.
We did that last time.
We did.
We got a lot more views because of that, I'm pretty sure.
Figured they did, because you actually have a lagoon mount right there.
Yep.
While you're standing there, you might as well talk about this lovely thing that you guys have on here.
Yeah, big shout out to ReLion, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. We were debating that earlier.
We have no idea.
ReLion, it's Canadian, so I don't know.
Well, they came up with a really cool like fabric and design.
No, these bug screens are awesome. I love how functional they are. They get out of the way, but they really work great.
Yeah, and I think you have them in the back too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
rear
cool.
and slider door.
Best parts of this van is behind me. So can we talk about all that? Let's switch.
Let's do it.
For lighting purposes, I'm actually going to close that door. Is that cool?
Yeah. I've showed you these before, right?
I don't know if we did on the last van.
I don't think we did. These are our Zen Vans gear drying racks.
I'm so glad I shut the door.
I know. You just got to remember to put them in when you open it again.
Oh, have you had clients rip them off?
Maybe one or two. But they're awesome.
So what's the purpose of that? I'm sorry?
So if you got wet gear, you know, like wetsuits or swimsuits, anything, towels.
I'm assuming that was a Brian design?
Yep.
Because he's a big wetsuit guy?
He likes to get in the water.
Shout out to you, Brian. Standard floor plan for Zen Vans, but I love it. Can you actually explain what Zen Vans was before you were VanLife Upfitters?
So we started as a DIY company.
Okay.
Brian, our founder, he had developed 3 vans and came up with this modular system, and it's all plug and play. So all this stuff can come in and out as much as you want. You're not locked into a certain design. Over the course of living in a van for about 7 years, he kind of settled on this material palette. So the bamboo, which is super eco-friendly forever. It's completely bomb-proof. Does not expand like other hardwoods. It's great van material. And the bent aluminum, which is super lightweight. So between the two, we've got a lightweight, we've got a rugged interior that's also really elegant, which I think kind of separates us from other builders.
You guys are really the only, I guess, kit builders, right?
Yeah.
Or like that had that bent aluminum. That's one of your signature.
That's our signature look, kind of based on marine grade stuff where you just never want to catch your head.
Again, goes back to Brian. He loves the marine industry.
Yep.
So,
and or your hip on a corner like this, where there's just no sharp corners anywhere in the van.
Every time I saw that, even before I met you, was always like, oh, that's a Zen van.
Yeah, so when anyone sees our van, they know right away. They're going, oh, that's a Zen Vans.
My biggest question to you is, I love the brushed aluminum look.
Yeah.
What if I want to order a Zen Van kit, and for example, I love black with bamboo.
Yeah.
Can I order a black powder-coated, whatever?
Absolutely, yeah. No, all this can get powder-coated. We anodize the L-track as well, so we just match up whatever color you want. It's kind of really up to your own imagination.
Don't have Zen Vans build it all out for me, because you guys built this one.
Oh yeah.
So if I don't want Zen Vans, can I order these still? Is that still a product you offer?
Yeah, so absolutely. We still do it yourself DIY kits, and they can again be powder-coated. They can be natural aluminum like this. We will also do custom components as part of your DIY kit.
Is this I know this is two different.
These are custom, but when you get into galleys, some people want to add different fridges. They might want to do an elongated galley. They might want to do a passenger side galley. So all those are options.
I know that these two are custom, to the nines.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna get into that. I see that you have, it looks like a 4-footer and a 6-footer.
Yep.
Is that somewhat right?
Pretty standard, yeah. We call them 2 bays or 3 bays.
Okay, there you go.
And that's how we differentiate them. But they've got the soft close, all really, really nice hardware.
You know what's funny is they look heavy, but they're really not.
They're super light. So our base kit, we weighed last month under 500 pounds.
When you say kit, what's included in this base kit?
So like a base kit is these uppers you see here,
Yeah.
a kitchen galley, our bed system, walls and ceiling, and we're under 500 pounds.
All of that was under 500?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is really crazy.
I didn't realize you guys also do the bed frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Absolutely.
cool. This is a galley that you obviously had built by your team. You got your sink over here, that's obvious, but
Yeah.
I want to talk about this guy.
Yeah, so this is one of our upgraded options for fridges. It's the Vitrifrigo. I think it won a ton of awards last year. It is awesome. It is a dual drawer, so you can set this up to be 2 refrigerators, 2 freezers, a refrigerator and a freezer. But I love these. It's a great product.
What's under your sink there?
So what we got over here is a toilet that also doubles as a step stool. So as a we got a Threadford cassette toilet here, a step to get you up into your bed, also a little hidden storage here for, you know, toilet paper and stuff.
Yeah, just your bathroom necessities.
Yeah, exactly. Good place to put that stuff. And then it just goes right back where it came from. This is just a drawer.
Oh, it's no big deal. Just a cool bamboo drawer.
Just a cool bamboo drawer.
Does that serve any purpose?
That goes into your garage, and we can show you that later. But we do with a Zen Vans gear tray in there as well.
A gear tray. Who doesn't love a good gear tray? What are the vents?
Got a Timberline heating system, so that's our forced air system.
They're also relatively new on the market.
We're a big fan of them. The fact that we can do hot water and forced air is killer.
Right.
You know, we're running off of
Is
the
it
existing
Elwell
diesel.
or Timberland?
What's it?
Is it Elwell or Timberland? I know it's like they're owned by one or the other, but
Elwell is the distributor, is my understanding.
Oh, okay. I don't
But
know.
I've always called it the Timberland.
I have too. So I was trying to hopefully figure out from what you knew. You know what I do love about
that?
your we're gonna
What
get.
do you love about us?
I love your energy first off because you match me on your flares.
Yeah.
You put, the marathon weave, whatever that is,
Yeah.
fabric.
Absolutely.
And I love the look with the fabric with the bamboo.
And he picked a really, I mean, this is your standard, I think, gray heather, but yeah, it looks nice. What's kind of cool when we don't have the flares is we make our own trim pieces too around.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
You got a whole bunch of components up there. It looks like buttons and devices.
Yeah, we got a Switch Pro here for all of our interior lighting, our gray valve dump, hot water heater.
So all of your, now I'm looking around, I actually don't see any switches. That's all of your switches right there?
Yep.
Do me a favor, can you hit that upper left of the dome?
Yeah, overheads.
There you go. That's...
And then we can, they're on dimmers as well. And then we got some accent lighting, some task lighting for over the kitchen galley.
Oh, wow.
And then we have some accent lighting down here.
That is nifty.
Yeah.
All off of one switch.
Yep.
So much easier to do it that way, I feel.
Totally.
2 devices above that, that's your...
Cruise and comfort. So this client really wanted AC, so we put so much stuff on the roof that we only had one place to put it.
And we're going to get to that roof in a little bit, which is great because that's what Cruise and Comfort's really for.
Yeah.
You want to watch your roof layout.
Yes.
It's so essential.
Yeah, absolutely. It gives you a ton of flexibility up top by putting the AC unit down below. You're using a cavity, especially if you bring the tire out back.
Which you did.
Yeah, you have to.
I had a Cruise and Comfort in my van. It's the game changer of ACs.
Yeah.
Before we move over to this galley,
Yeah.
what's going on here? I actually love this, by the way. This is interesting.
Okay.
It's just I call it a room separator.
It is.
That literally
good call.
serves no purpose other than aesthetically pleasing to the eyes.
Brian designed this, I think, for that very reason. It just kind of separates the bedroom from the kitchen, and it just differentiates the space. I think it gives people a good feeling, a Zen feeling.
A Zen Van feeling, everybody. Jeez, man. Way to just set yourself up. 2 reading lights above your head.
Yep.
Just push buttons on the side?
Yeah, just on the end, yeah.
This galley literally has everything.
It really does.
It's scary.
He's got a dual induction cooktop. He's got a convection oven down here. More storage.
Of course. Above that storage, what is that?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. It's a cutting board.
This is why I love Brett,
get out of the
guys. He is so goofy and funny. He's awesome, guys. Who doesn't want to work with you? So that's a fantastic little cutting board you got there. Obviously, just more storage.
Yep. And then we got...
This is another signature Zen.
Yeah, so typically in the standard galley, this is a pantry. We didn't have the option this time because of some of the other pieces that were going in here, so we put our pantry on this side.
Oh, wow.
And then on the back side, there's a table that I'll show you later.
I want to see that table because you and I were about to play a game with it.
Yeah.
So, and then obviously just your full-size bed or queen-size bed, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's a flare space bed. So it's somewhere in between a full and
Do they
queen.
sell mattresses?
Yeah.
Do they really?
It fits right to the contour of the...
Get out of town. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
You got speakers and you got a whole sound system in this?
He upgraded. He put a 8-inch subwoofer underneath the passenger chair. He upgraded his 2 tweeters back here and upgraded the whole cab. Yeah, he's gonna rock out.
Standard CR Lawrence windows, it looks like? Yeah.
T-vents and the slider and awning on each side here. And
by the way, for those that are asking about maybe why awning, why slider, why what this, what that.
Yep.
The awnings are great for rainy days.
Love the awning for rainy days. Unfortunately, with the flare, we can't put an awning here or they'll get sheared off.
Oh, wow.
So that's why we put a slider on this
side. Because of the door.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that'll screw things up. But that's a good call that you have an awning on this side and a slider on this side.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people have made that mistake. Again, you guys have impressed me. This is a bamboo dream.
Yep.
I didn't even ask how they can find you.
Zen Vanz website. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter.
Van with a Z. Zen Vans with a Z.
Yeah. V-A-N-Z.
It's actually on your freaking shirt.
Instagram.
I love it.
All the social channels.
Awesome. Before we go to the outside, if I pull out that cutting board, where would I store like knives?
So we have started to integrate a little knife storage into our galleys. This is an option we can add.
So what's funny is I opened that earlier.
Yeah.
And I was like, Brent, what the hell is this thing? And you're like, yeah, dude, that holds knives. Yeah. The silliest little designs, to store some knives.
Otherwise, they're rattling around your drawer and...
people use the magnets, but that's fine. But you know what? It takes away from the whole cleanliness of your whole build.
Absolutely. Again, just simple solutions. That's kind of what we pride ourselves on.
Simple solutions. Yeah. Let's go to the outside, where I would say a solid 50 to 60% of the...
Maybe 65, yes.
Maybe 65% of the cost.
Yeah.
Is on the outside of this van.
Yeah, this is our Overland rig.
This is an Overland rig.
Yeah.
You could have this all built out without all that stuff on the outside. It's a lot.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to ingrain that into people's minds, that the stuff on the outside usually costs more than the inside.
Yeah.
So let's go to the outside.
Let's do it.
I did say that we were going to show this off.
Oh, yeah. You want to do it now?
Yeah, we're going to do it before we get into like the Mamma Jamma.
Do a game or?
We don't, maybe off camera. Boom.
Chess, checkers.
I think your client watched the Queen's Gambit a little too much. And then was like, I want to play chess on the road. I didn't even talk about your countertops though.
Yeah.
Because I see now the sides of it.
Totally.
Which is bamboo.
Yeah, we sandwich our 1.5-inch bamboo with 1/8-inch quarter paper stone, which is an awesome product as far as just durability.
I was about to say that thing's got to be bomb-proof.
Bomb-proof, yeah, it's awesome. And again, lightweight.
Yeah.
We're using an 1/8-inch material to gain all those properties. So
awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's move to the front of the van, work our way back, and then we'll go to the roof.
In our Overland package, we don't really spare expenses. So this is a CA-tuned hammerhead, Owl Edition, I believe. The Warren Xeon Platinum winch with a few extra factory 55 toys. Amber LP9s. So
also not cheap.
Nope.
I mean, just this whole setup is not cheap.
Yeah. This costs as much as some cars.
Not kidding.
We've got skid plates. He had the
look at
custom painted to match the shackles and stuff.
Of course they did.
Yeah, why not?
A fantastic winch, by the way, and the ultimate get myself out of oh crap moments.
Yep, and that's kind of what this is all built to do. We've got a lot of recovery elements in this thing. Recovery,
that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Speaking of recovery, you've got obviously the black rhinos.
So yeah, we did the arsenals on this, and we're running some VFGs. A lot of the money win actually was in the suspension.
And I'm gonna get a close-up of the suspension while we talk about it. The suspension is no joke, dude.
So we went with, for this Overland package, we went the Van Compass 6.5, which has dual shocks up front, the Sumo springs everywhere, shocks in back as well. In the back you got springs, and then also these are all automated adjustable shocks. So
Because before they used to do manuals.
Manual.
Yeah. And
So-
they've now upgraded to automatic.
Yeah.
That's the
Pretty
that's the
wild.
difference of.
I think you can control it with your phone.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And it also has a 2-inch lift kit. So that's what makes the 6.5. This is the top of the line suspension kit. And if you really do off-roading, this is the way to go.
I just heard of these recently, and I talked to another upfitter about this. Apparently, when you're making turns with this new suspension, it'll automatically adjust and like kind of almost level it out.
Yeah. Mondo mud flaps, Terrawagon fender flares.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, I know.
What the hell did you not do? The step, obviously.
Yep. Step extension by Flare Space.
We're gonna get to the roof in a minute because we're gonna climb. I'm gonna climb up
Yeah.
there at least. I don't even know where to start with this in the back, dude. What do you got?
So Owl Vans, we're huge fans of Owl Vans. We got the tire rack, of course, and then we got the B2 bike rack, which has 2 one-up trays. Kind of the industry leader in bike racks.
I was gonna say these are just bike racks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this is your standard cargo box with a shelf.
Why not?
Put your extra stuff.
Guys, it is a work day, so if you hear people working, things like that, if you see work trucks, we are sorry, but that's just the nature of the game.
This is one of his air compressor boards, shore power.
Do you want to open up the back now that we're here?
Why not?
And then we'll keep working our way around. Whew.
So,
You know what? I was going to ask you about a shower.
yeah,
So we have an outdoor.
outdoor shower.
I mean, this is an overlanding rig. This is meant to be out and played with.
Exactly.
So that's why they didn't go with an inside.
Exactly. Yeah.
On the other van that we did with you guys, there was that crazy indoor shower.
It was, that was pretty sweet.
That was more family oriented,
It was.
more of a travel vehicle, and this is more, I'm going to take you get lost vehicle.
Exactly.
And that's your overland package.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, the last time we did the ultimate family rig, this is really the antithesis of that. So.
Yeah, see, and you can do everything in between.
Exactly.
I'm assuming water on one side and electrical
water on this side, on the driver's side, electrical on the passenger side. He upgraded to a 30-gallon tank, and this is one of my favorite features. So,
Man, this is one of my favorite features.
I love gear trays, and this is our Zen Vans gear tray. It holds about 350 pounds.
Oh, that's all. No big deal.
Full extension, which is really nice when you got gear you need to grab from the back.
And you know what's funny is a lot of people use bikes on there, but you already got that taken care of.
Yeah, exactly.
So now you can just have gear like crazy.
Yep.
Can I open this up?
Yeah.
You guys like how I knew that, by the way? That push it, by the way? I just want to put that out there. Wow, man. There's your Timberline system. I don't know if I'm allowed to show that, but I just did. And then we have this one.
This is all of our Victron and our Lithionics.
Ooh, this
We
is a
did
masterpiece.
630 amp hours of battery, and we charge that with a Nations alternator upgrade, and then we've got solar up top.
So you got the Nations kit, which is, I feel, one of the best kits on the market.
Absolutely, especially when you have this much.
Yeah, you have
This
630 amp hours.
Yeah, it's a lot to charge.
You can charge it through the Nations in like 3 hours. Yeah,
that's from completely
from dead.
yeah.
Right. They went with 630 amp hours
Yeah.
because of the AC.
Cruising, yeah. He's
Okay.
got a cruising comfort, and then also his induction. So
Yep.
he's got a couple big high draws.
And then we got on this side.
Not really much to talk about. Just a chicane ladder from Rome Built. Big fans of those.
Or because you're a upfitter, you
Yep.
can get a hold of them.
Yep.
Most DIYers cannot get a hold of them.
Nope. And up top, we went with the Tanner rack out of Bellingham. Big fans of those guys. We have two solar panels up top. We got a Merlin 230.
Oh, nice. Can I get up there?
Yeah.
All right.
Check it out.
This is weird, by the way, when it kicks over.
I know.
It's super like, what the hell? I like it. Ugh. Guys, I'm doing this. I'm doing this one-handed.
I'm spotting you.
You have your winch at the front.
Yeah.
Yet I'm about to show the roof.
Yeah.
And you got
More
traction
recovery.
boards up here.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You never had enough.
What's interesting about these panels, buddy, is you know, they take up the whole rack.
Well, you can walk on them.
You can walk on them, baby. That's what I was getting at.
Military grade.
They're military grade. These things are top notch, everybody. What a build. Well, Brent, let's finish off this video inside. Is that cool? Can we go back in?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go. People may be like, oh, well, they all look the same. Guys, there's so many differences, and the devil is in the details, and that's what I try to get across to people. Yeah, the cabinets may look similar, but you know what? The openings are all different.
Absolutely.
The lighting is different. Different refrigerator.
Yep.
You know, maybe your induction's different. You got a knife holder now, so it's like, there are so many customizable things to an upfitter's job.
Absolutely. That's what we kind of pride ourselves. That's what we kind of built the company on. I mean, the fact that, I mean, a lot of builders, they just have 3 or 4 models. You pick and choose your features. Really, with Zen Vans, anything's possible. Whatever you can imagine up, we can build.
If you guys haven't seen the other Zen Van build that I showed, it is a must-see.
The ultimate family van.
The ultimate, it's a Sprinter with a pop top. Yeah, we're gonna see each other soon. We
great.
do need to do a video with your guys' company, like your team,
yeah.
behind the scenes on doing all this. Until next time, my friend.
Thanks, man.
All right, pal. Later.